back to stay-at-home yoga. Today we're going to get our toes wet with a little bit of conversation about the solar plexus chakra. This is Peter. He's always up in it when I'm doing my yoga. It's weird because all the cats seem very interested. And it's just how it is. He's coming to totally just hang out and listen to me. He's like my little pupil today. Welcome, Peta. Peta is named after Peter Still from Typo Negative. That's all. Bless him and worship his beautiful divine presence. Oh, Peter, you're such a good little boy. We used to let him go outside, but I'm starting to be like way too worried bad things are going to happen to him. So I just have been keeping him inside, and he's been putting on a few pounds, but that's okay. So, love him for his squishiness. Oh, Serena, go get your Vampirina jammies on. They're over there in the kitchen on the table. All right, so welcome to stay-at-home yoga.
I just want a bowl for my volleyball.
Oh, a bowl? I thought I already got you a bowl. It's right there. Buy your Vampirina pajamas. Over there. Okay, so it's a lively morning in my house. Today, again, we're going to talk about the solar plexus chakra. It is your fire furnace. It's located about 3 fingers above your belly button. It's a beautiful yellow orb. It is your energy. This chakra can be interesting because with your deficient and over excessive side of it, the over excessive side of the solar plexus chakra, you can never stop moving. You're constantly staying busy, you're controlling, you're demanding. And then when we get into the deficient side, you're passive, you're weak, you're sluggish, you're tired. So the whole mood of the solar plexus chakra is to give you more energy, will, mastery. So it's a lot of fun. If you're trying to get away from caffeine and stuff, I could definitely recommend that you do some solar plexus chakra yoga. You guys know I'm pretty big on the crystals. I like to talk about them. This is yellow jasper. It's actually one of the few stones that you can touch that you can feel it warm and radiant. It is healing like the summer sun, and it's good for happiness, positivity, and it also can help repel negative energy. And it's kind of cool. It's one of those crystals, the more you work with them, the more you can feel the energy of them. It's like warm, man. I feel like a little lizard and I just want to lay on it. It gets cold in Colorado sometimes, so I need a really big piece of jasper so I can lay upon. That would be awesome. So, it's good to talk about the solar plexus chakra before we dive in there. It's not going to be as intense as the water chakra, but you're definitely going to feel the fire, and I love it. It's really great. It's energizing. I want to go move by move, make kind of short videos. I want people to take their time. You don't want to hurt yourself. It's good to push yourself to your edge, but you definitely don't want to push yourself too far into the edge. I can admit, I actually wanted to tell you guys about this. I can be bad sometimes. I can be several steps ahead of myself. So I actually got myself my first small injury. Gosh, I didn't want to say my first, but you don't want to hurt yourself. We are women, a lot of us yoga people, and our hips sometimes aren't the strongest. And consistency is important with yoga. It's not always an age thing, but you definitely don't want to injure yourself. So sometimes there's a lot of warnings and contradictions with yoga. So you need to be careful. You need to find your edge, but you definitely don't want to hurt yourself. If you're feeling pain, it's usually good to just stop and then maybe go back to it in the future, because your body will get stronger, you will get flexible. So what I did, actually, I'm working on, I guess it's called the monkey pose, and it's like the front splits. So I'm not even going to try to go there right now. I can do it pretty well, but what happened was I kind of spaced out and I heard a small pop, and I went all the way down, and it didn't hurt that day, but the next day I definitely had some pain, kind of by my glutes and the upper back thigh area. So I rested for a couple days, and I definitely didn't do the yoga sesh directly, because I usually do it every couple days. I waited 3 days, and then when I did it the 4th day, I was a little worried. It actually helped, but I definitely took my time, and some poses were easier than others. So, me, I got to not jump too many steps ahead. I don't need to be dangling off those poles quite yet, Christy. I'm still building core strength, and sometimes some of us just can't do what other women do. I definitely have a few ladies I love to follow, and I admire them, and I might not be able to get to that level. I'm 38 years old. I am flexible, and I am ambitious, and sometimes I can get ahead of myself. So, I got to slow down a little bit, but still find my own edge. I definitely don't want to do that again. That was extremely painful. So, when we start off the yellow chakra, the 3rd chakra yoga, it's always good to do some different exercises. You're kind of igniting your fire furnace. And it's crazy because one of them reminds me of something my grandpa used to do. And he had a big belly. He was an extremely hardworking man. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have family members that can do this. It's called the belly roll. Oh my goodness. Because what you're doing, you want to kind of breathe in and breathe out a little bit before you dive right in there. You're going to totally empty your lungs. You're going to stand up, put your hands on your knees, and slouch over just a tiny bit. And after you expel all the air from your lungs, you're going to do this amazing thing with your stomach. You're going to suck it in all the way back to your ribs, and then pop it back out. Suck it in, pop it back out. And it actually is a type of belly roll. And that's one of the things with 3rd chakras, we are strengthening our core. So you could definitely do some sit-ups. That'll help. You want to get rid of that soft squishiness, and I'm still working on that. We just had Halloween, and I can overindulge on that candy, and I like to bake. So, I am a yogi, but I have some very fine taste buds that need to be spoiled with foodums. But, I'll try to be better for Thanksgiving and Christmas. But anywho, when we do that before 3rd chakra exercise, it's crazy. You only want to do it 3 times. And if you have eaten anything that day, don't even do it. Don't do it. You don't do the prep 3rd chakra breathing exercise with food in your stomach, because you're going to hurt yourself. So definitely do it with an empty stomach. I like to do it in the morning, and it is pretty invigorating. So you want to do it safely, and always remember breathing is a big thing of yoga. It helps. It can help push us to our limits. It can help expand where we need to go. And once you dive into the breathing control, you're just going to be amazed at how it can help you, even with weightlifting, even with your cardio. Yoga breathing is amazing and good for your body. La 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 la. And then another thing we're going to do, I'm not going to show you in this video, it's the breath of fire. And that's awesome too, because you are inhaling with one of your nostrils closed. So you're going to exhale and then inhale. At the top of the inhalation, we're going to switch nostrils. So when you're breathing in, at the top of that, switch your nostril. And then you're going to finish breathing in. And then breathe out. And then breathe in. At the top of the inhalation, switch your nostril. And we're going to do that quite a few times. That's called the breath of fire, and that's definitely awesome. You're going to want to do that every time before you do your 3rd chakra yoga. I could definitely recommend both of those moves, but again, remember, don't do the belly roll move if you have food in your tummy. I don't want you to hurt yourself, because the third chakra is actually great for digestion. If you have some digestion issues, you're going to notice once you start diving into this, your belly's going to work great and you're going to be pooping wonderful. So, again, thank you for coming back. The next few videos are going to be the third chakra prep, and then we're going to squeeze in some yoga moves, and it works on building core strength. There's some upper body things, and it's just great. I really love it. It's fun. Namaste. Thank you for coming back. I can't wait to make more videos and hang out with you guys. Peace.